Hello and happy Wednesday. I am not Cleta. I know. My name is Maureen Frazier. I'm an independent sales director with Mary Kay, and I get to play Cleta. Now, I'm from Michigan, so I don't have that beautiful accent. So you're just going to have to bear with Michigan, my Michigan slang twang here. So anyways, welcome to Peeking into Pink tonight. And we're just going to give it one moment to let people pop on here. But meanwhile, comment with your name and who invited you, and we will get started here in just a couple seconds. And what I'm going to share with you tonight is a little bit about Mary Kay, a little bit about me and why I love Mary Kay. And then, I'll take all your questions and then I'm going to let you know how you can get started. So anyway, it looks like we've got a couple people on here. Great. Hey, Elizabeth. Yeah, my accent is definitely a Michigan one. Anyway, I saw you tagged lots of people in there. Yay, that's really super cool. So yeah, let's see here. So while we're thinking about, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mary Kay. One of the things I'd like you to think about while I'm chatting, and feel free to comment away any questions, even as I'm talking. If you could ask one question about a Mary Kay business, like what would it be? Like really, like we run out to Costco and get memberships there and stack up our Kohl's cash, right? And we do all kinds of things there. So I'd love to find out one question. If you had one, I'll take more than one, but if you had one, what would it be? I'd be so interested to find out. So anyway, yeah, when you come on, just go ahead and comment and say who brought you in. Okay, invited you tonight. So anyways, welcome. And again, my name is Maureen Frazier. I'm from just outside of Detroit, Michigan. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about Mary Kay Ash. Mary Kay Ash started this business in 1963 to enrich the lives of women everywhere. She was a single mom and was in sales all of her life, and she decided that she was kind of sick and tired of letting people who she was training pass her up just because she was a chick. So she decided to sit down with a pad of paper and write down her marketing plan if she had a dream company, and that's what she came up with. And then she found the product. Will you mention that we can do Christmas gift certificates? Absolutely. Absolutely, Elizabeth. So, anyways, that's Mary Kay Ash. She started this business 58 years ago. And this is just like the best company ever because it's so flexible and it fits so many different lifestyles, choices, and you'll find out a little bit more as I tell you a little bit. Anyways, about me. I started my business 25 years ago. And I know I probably look 25, right? No, not really. But I did start 25 years ago when this opportunity was shared with me. I worked for a major grocery store company. I was in management. I was the chick who opened the safe and closed the safe and took care of all the money in the front end and all that kind of stuff. And I love it. I loved it. I still do. I loved that type of hustle and bustle and kind of different daily activities, but still with great structure, right? At a grocery store. So I went to a pampering party skincare class and I fell in love with mostly the moisturizer, but then a couple more products after that. And I don't know, can anybody here? I used to wash my face with Irish Spring bar soap. Like, really? Are you kidding me? I thought squeaky was good. Not so much. So, fell in love with the moisturizer for obvious reasons. And then, I don't know, maybe it was a year, maybe 2 years later, I was asked, hey, would you listen for like a lip gloss to why I started my Mary Kay business? Because I really think it would be something for you. This is what was told to me. So I said, all right. So, anyways, without all the details, I went and listened. And at the time, I was pretty young. I was in my late 20s, maybe my early 30s, I think. And she gave me all the information like I'm going to give you here in a second. And I thought, you know what? It cost $100. I'm going to get all my stuff for 50% off. Maybe this will keep me out of the bars. And because I really blow $100 at a bar anyway in a night. And maybe it'll keep me away. And it did. It did. It did keep me away from the bars. Hallelujah. And it was the best $100 I ever spent in my whole life. My whole life. So anyways, I got started. Didn't do a thing with it. Bought my product. Actually, I started with inventory, but that's absolutely optional. I like to have stuff. I don't know if anybody's like that. I'm kind of organized. And so then after that, I did nothing. Well, the woman who brought me in, my recruiter, she got a hold of me several months later and said, hey, we're about to become a unit and you need to come to this debut. And I'm sure, I'm coming. So I came to the big event, and there was a couple of the girls that did our first and second training together. Back in the day, it was at a training center and, not virtual. And they were in like these red jackets. And I'm like, what's happening? Why do they have red jackets and I don't have a red jacket? And they like went to meetings and stuff. Like I didn't do that. And so I'm like, I need one of those red jackets. Anyway, long story short, I got into my red jacket. I earned a car. This was back in 2002-ish. And here's what's great about Mary Kay. Because then life happened. Anybody have life happen? So life happened and the world crashed for me. And I was able to take my Mary Kay and put it aside on the back burner just for a minute and took care of what needed to be taken care of. And then I still got my products. I still took care of my little customer base that I had grown, and nobody kicked me out of Mary Kay. And it was amazing. So then came in, came out, always stayed a Mary Kay consultant. And here I am today, 25 years later. Independent sales director, super jazzed, just earned my car. And I couldn't be happier to share this opportunity and what it's done for me and what it can do for you with everybody I meet, because we all buy stuff. We all buy cleansers. We all buy moisturizers. We all buy body care stuff. We all buy fragrances. We buy all this stuff. Why not get it at a discount? Hello, especially around the holidays, especially if you have daughters. I have 2 daughters. I'm married with 2 daughters. Collectively, we've got 6 kids and 6 grandkids. And I mean, like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that? So anyways, here I am, and here's Elizabeth, and she wants us to tell about gift certificates. Tell me what you mean, Elizabeth. You mean, so at Christmas, we do gift certificates. I think this is what she means. At Christmas, you can actually, so for instance, I will take an empty compact, right? Who's going to be able to choose cheek colors and eye colors for another person? You really can't. So I will say, this will make a great gift. Here's an empty compact, and it'll take X amount of dollars to fill it. And I have this cute little gift certificate that'll go inside the compact. And then there you go. I think if that's what you mean, let me know, Elizabeth. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you to tell you a little bit more about Mary Kay. Let me make sure I don't cut us off or anything like that. So right there. All right. And then, okay, here I am. Okay, and then let me maybe make that a little bit bigger. I don't know if that will work or not. Let's see if it does. A little bit. Okay, so getting started. Let me tell you a little bit about what it takes to get started. Did I cut something off there? No. Okay. So to get started, you have several different things that are available to you right now at the Mary Kay Company. Yes, for those who don't know what to gift. Yes. So yes, she wanted to tell you about the Christmas gift certificates. For those, you don't know what to get them, but you know that they use all the things that Mary Kay has to offer. You can get a Mary Kay holiday gift card or gift certificate from your Mary Kay consultant. And depending on what your consultant is doing, they might have specials. Like I know that I think Cleta was saying that we were doing one time to finish up a star quarter. We were doing like $80 for a $100 gift certificate. Just get with your Mary Kay beauty consultant and she'll give you the best deal that she's got. So getting started as a Mary Kay beauty consultant, seriously guys, it takes just a decision, and it could be a $30 decision or a $130 decision. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So what I want to tell you is that there's no monthly or annual membership fees like Costco. Like Costco, I have to pay a membership fee every year to walk into their store and buy their stuff. So with Mary Kay, it's a one and done. You just have to pay for an e-start, which I'll tell you about, or a starter kit that comes with an e-start for 30 or 130. Ladies, we have gone into Target and dropped that like nothing, right? So anyways, we make 50% of the profit. You make 50% of the profit the day you start. The day you start. There's no like getting up there. No. It's like the day you start. So 50%. There's no requirements. There's no quotas. There's no territories. There's no income limits. A lot of people that get started in my unit, first thing out of their mouth is, well, what's the quotas? What do I have to do all the time? Like, where do I have to land? Here's the minimum, you guys. You would have to get like out of pocket $225 worth of product every year. Yes, every year. You could do that with your eyes closed. So, but what's great about that is that gets you $450 worth of product. So right now, think about it. If you could walk into any department store right now to buy body washes, body lotions, mascaras, all the stuff that you know that you're going to buy for the holidays. If you could walk into any store and say, hey, hi, I'd like $450 worth of stuff, but I only want to give you $225. Yeah, they're not going to let you do that. They're not going to let you do that. So no quotas, okay? No requirements, no territories. So you could be a Mary Kay consultant, a little bit, a lot of it, or like me wanting a car, or like Cleta with a pink Cadillac. No territories. So if you have a cousin in California, if you have a sister in Georgia, or if you anywhere around the United States, there's no territories. So you can absolutely, we have a website. So you have a website and you can sell from there. So no income limits, none, Zippo zero. I'm going to stop sharing that and I'm going to share this other super cool thing with you. Kind of keeps me on track too. So this is, I think I'm actually, let's see what happens here. And, oh, that's even better. And I will blow that up just a little tiny bit. And up here, hopefully that is going to not cut anything off. It's not too bad. Okay, so beauty consultant experience. So I want to just talk to you a little bit about this confidence and control. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to blow it up right here and we'll talk about each little one at a time. Let me see what that did right there. Yeah, that's perfect. So what you get in Mary Kay, I'm just going to tell you right from here. It's an environment that focuses on, can anybody say amen to gaining some self-confidence, some personal growth? I promise you that it'll happen. You hang around with winners and people who want to go places, you will too. It took me from the toilet to the mountaintop, and I'm still getting there. It's my journey to get there, right? But I'm not alone. I'm with all these sister consultants. They're like lifetime girlfriends. It's amazing. Providing with free mentoring to help you identify your unique strengths and learn how to maximize them. A business plan that provides you more control over your time and your income and your future. Who doesn't need a plan B after last year? Here's a fact. Last year, the company Mary Kay had more millionaires in our seminar year than ever in the history of our company. Please tell me how that is possible during a pandemic. We pivoted, we figured out how to take it from the kitchen table and make this our kitchen table, so that we did this around a big United States kitchen table through Zoom, through Facebook Lives, through lots of other different platforms. And we did it. We had more millionaires last year than any other year in the 58 years of our company. It allows you to have more flexibility and freedom in your schedule to do more of the things that you enjoy with the people that you love. Hello, right? Write your own paycheck and provide your family with more choices. I love that. So the confidence and control, right? Anybody else? Drop it in the comments. The culture and community, the company with a culture that believes in putting God first, family second, and career third. Treating others the way that you'd want to be treated by empowering and lifting others up. Little different from the world where to get ahead, you've got to push people down, right? Right. So leadership and making a greater difference in women's lives and impacting their families. What I learned over the years, but it really got driven home to me this past April, was with Mary Kay, you meet a woman and you start them on the skincare and you start to build a relationship, because this is not a hit and run sales company. We build relationships with people. And through that, we build deep. So if I meet a woman and I get her loving the product and she loves the way she looks and feels, and it's a valued product, and she, uses it all the time. Well, then when she has a daughter, now I'm going to show her how to take care of her skin, and I'm going to show her how to feel beautiful from the inside out. So I love that. So we're making a difference in the lives of women all over the place. Ministry and having a positive influence. That's like gold right now. Positivity. It's like my love language. I love being I'm like a hopeless optimist. I love positivity. Developing positive and fulfilling friendships for life. Totally. Let me move that over. And again, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Oh, here's one of my favorites. The cash in the car. So the cash in the car, I just earned. So a reward program that does not believe in boxing you in with quotas and minimums, but believes in incentivizing you for reaching the goals that you set for yourself. We set them for ourselves. Nobody sets them for us. Earned cars, diamonds, trips around the world for you and your spouse. Prizes and bonuses for your home and family. I know it's little, but these are just for doing very minimum. Every month I get a little piece of jewelry. It's like Christmas every month. I just earned my car back in August. I earned the first car, and I decided to take the cash option. So the first car is a Chevy Malibu, a brand new one. And what happens is you go in and you earn it, of course, and you go in and you sign your name in two places, and you say thank you, and you walk out with the car and keys, and they let you go. And that's the deal. And Mary Kay also picks up, I think it's either 80 or 85% of the insurance. It's a lease. You have it for 2 years, and then you just re-earn it again. Well, I didn't want a car. I wanted an SUV, so I decided to take the cash option. And the cash option gives me $425 per month. Not too shabby. So I decided to go out and purchase a car. So I got a 2019 Ivy Metallic Equinox. It's like a sport, what do you say? A sporty edition. So I'm super duper excited about that. A compensation plan that has been awarded for paying the highest commission and having the most lucrative business structure for independent business owners. So everyone always makes 50% commission on the product transaction immediately. So the ladies who are driving the pink Cadillacs like Cleta, to the people who just earned their first car, to the girl that just came on with me a couple of days ago, we all earn the same amount on the product. All team building and leadership commissions are paid out of the company's profit not another beauty consultant's pocket. There are no limits on how much you can make or how fast you can make it. The only independent business opportunity that provides a retirement plan and family security plan, which would blow you out of the water. But back to that last point, there's no limit on how much you can make or how fast you can make it. So there's this really cool chick. Her name is Lorinda, and I haven't had the pleasure to meet her yet, but I guess she just came into the company 3 years ago. And out of all the people in Mary Kay, right? All of them. Last year, she was the number one. The number one. Now, we've got ladies, I mean, the business has been open for 58 years. So you know that we've got some ladies who've been around. I've been around for 25 of them. Lorinda came in 3 years ago and she was number one. Yeah, her and her unit did $1.5 million in retail sales last year. We're independent contractors. All right, let's see what else. Let me move this little picture around. Those are some of the diamonds, by the way. Let me see what we got here. Oh, yeah, this is really interesting. So there's all the cars. Let me come back over here. That's all the cars. Let me move myself out of the way here. I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe right here. Okay. So here's the deal with the cars. I think it shows all the cash. So you can get the Malibu, which is on the far left, or the 425 cash. You get the Equinox or $500 cash. And then it starts getting into the other cars. These are all earned cars. But this is what I feel is super interesting. Let's see if you can see that a little bit better. So when a person comes in to Mary Kay and they want to make some money, okay? You just aren't using it for the discount. You want to make some money. So here's the deal. One beauty experience or one pampering session, right? It's going to take about 2 to 4 hours of your time. So if you do one of those a week, right? You hold a pampering session, right? And by the way, all the training is free from your mentor, from the company. You'll probably sell about $300, okay? So if you do that every single week for 50 weeks, say, out of the year, your annual retail sales will be $15,000, okay? Now, if you do that, you'll probably build to about 85 customers, all right, in a year. So then when you have the reorders, that's going to be about $200 a year off of each, and that's a low ball figure, off of each customer that you have already met. So that's another $17,000 in reorder sales. So that's about $32,000 in retail sales annually. So you make half of that in your pocket for 2 to 4 hours per week. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to show that with you. So let me go back over here. Is there any questions? Drop any questions that you have, please, into the comments. Okay, so here's the deal. Let me put this up here just to remind you, if you have one question, please, what would it be? Drop it in the comments. Even consultants, drop them in the comments. But I want to share another screen with you. This is one that's going to tell you how to get started. Okay, so this is how to get started. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this part first. I got to keep checking to make sure it's in there correctly. Oh, maybe I need to take that off. Okay, so you can get started as a brand new consultant with the Business Pro bundle for $130 or the basic business bundle for $30. Okay. And you're like, yeah, what does all that mean? So what that means is if you get started with the Business Pro bundle for $130, it's actually worth $552.95. Okay. What comes in it? Well, I know you can't see all the stuff in the picture, but this is what comes with it. You get full-size product to demo because we are meeting with people again. Additional product samples, beauty session materials, training and educational materials, business tools like receipts, profile cards, a planner, and more. a personal website for a whole year. So it's like you've got your own little Amazon link to give to everybody, right? And you don't have to do anything to it. The company takes care of the whole thing for you all the time. So you get that. You get a credit card processing for a year that will be attached to your personal website. And that's so that when they go shopping on your website, they can pay with a credit card or debit card. And you get virtual training and education with your back office where you get your Mary Kay consultant number. That's where all the magic happens, all the information is. And then you get us. You get your trainer, you get your sisterhood of support. Now, maybe you want to get started with the basic bundle. That's going to be $30. It's a $30 decision, right? So what do you get for it? You get the personal website for a year, your little Amazon link that you can give to everybody. It's not Amazon, by the way. It's just like, you got a link, goes right to it. It's just shopping, like shopping at Amazon. Credit card processing for a year, and virtual training and education. So it's one time for the rest of your life. You never have to pay this again, ever. And it's a risk-free investment, you guys, because you're getting something back for it. It's not like you're just paying a membership fee, okay? So if you have any questions about that, let me know about that, because we're coming up to 9 o'clock and I don't want to go past 30 minutes. So let me see if there's any comments. Okay, so here's the deal, because I got to know. Maybe you're watching tonight. Maybe you're watching later. But here's the deal, you guys. I got to know. I got to know what you think about all the information that you just got, okay? So here's the deal. There's a couple different things. This is the Mary Kay opportunity. Oops. I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. Okay. So here's the deal. I want you to drop it in the comments. So from what you heard about tonight, all the information for about the last 25 minutes or so, select the option that best describes your level of interest in starting your own Mary Kay business. I would love to know. Is it C, you're a customer and you don't want to take advantage of this awesome opportunity this time? Maybe later. Maybe it's a later thing. B, I'm interested, but I have more questions and would like to connect with you, meaning your Mary Kay beauty consultant. Or A, hello, I want to get started right now. Yes, A. A is good all day long. So anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments and we will be watching. But here's the really cool thing. Cleta's got this link that I'm sure is going, either I'll put it there or she'll put it there, for you to be able to enter to win $100 in Mary. She's either doing the 12 Days of Faves or the $100 in Mary Kay product. I can't remember, so we'll have to find out. But it's a lot of stuff for free, so you want in on that. So the link will be there. You just fill out the survey. It's a little Google form. It's no big deal. It'll take you 30 seconds. We just want to find out what you think. We really do. We really are interested in what you have to say about the information that we're sharing with you. All right. So anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you being there. And please drop your questions in the comments and we'll get back to you. So thanks so much. Have a great rest of your week. Okay.